Hello YouTube, it's Gamer, and yes, I am back from the last video. Last video for me being the top 30 RE musicals. I'm doing two parts because the video has been way too long, and I do want to get views, you know. Otherwise, not really many people view the whole video. It can get pretty boring. So this time I'm just going from 15 all the way to the number 1 spot. So without further ado, let's go. Sally Face musical, also known as Stranger Things Have Happened. Heavy metal. It's different. It's not something I usually do, and yet it works. It's definitely got those flaws here and there, but it's definitely amazing. I love the whole cult scene part as well. Just amazing. And I like the integration of Latin, by the way. I don't learn Latin, but you know, it's not something you see from RE every day, you know. RE don't really keep to do cults and speaking Latin in a musical. Definitely should do more of that though. It works. You know, if I accidentally start learning Latin and, you know, I accidentally summon a demon from my own bedroom, then I might be scared. Wait, what if I actually started singing the actual cult part from Sally Face musical and then I summon a demon? What will happen then? I don't know what I have to go back to finding what the Latin means. But it's still amazing. Absolutely amazing. I definitely am doing a cover for this. It just works. Now we have a Phoenix Wright musical. And this one is gonna come to a shock to some who absolutely love the Phoenix Wright musical. And I'm gonna say, don't play this game. Just don't, please. It's annoying. Don't play it, it's harmful. You know, this game cause, you know, it could cause a child to go violent, because that's what every game does these days. That's told from the media. You know, if I play one game of Tetris, I'm gonna go out there. You know what? I'm gonna stop that part. Anyway, don't play this game. At number 14. Wow! Just wow! I'm gonna say Sparrow Rain again nailed this song. Perfect. Then there was the whole so good, so different, so nice. It felt slow, so it's easy to, you know, memorize the lyrics, and Sparrow Rain's just menacing. You could probably throw her in JoJo, and she'd still be perfect with her stand, the whip. I'm coming up with these terrible ideas, you know. And it's so memorable. It's usually what people find their favourite song from this. That and Right Is Wrong. So, you know, putting out there. Yeah. You know, don't play this game. Perfect musical. Unlucky number 13 is Three Fates of Undertale. Three Fates of Undertale. Whoa! So they already had an amazing Christmas Undertale song, that being this Three Fates, and then they did Determined to the End, but still to start off with, this was amazing. Whoever played Sans, I love that part. Please may I steal your soul. Wait. Oh no, this is Asgore all over again. But anyway, so Three Fates of Undertale, perfect, amazing, whatever. The three parts definitely work. Harmony, perfect. Everything, perfect. I don't even know what to say. It's so good. Flowery, definitely you can hear even the chaos in AJ's voice. You can hear the evil in AJ's voice. Then Toriel. Sweet. Why is it that everything Spellrain does is still good? Why? And then whoever plays Sans. Definitely deep. Definitely deep. You know, very deep. But still works. And yeah, it just everything works for an Undertale song. And then the Papyrus at the end, that's the icing on the cake right there. Number 12, Fake Hedgehog from the Sonic the Hedgehog the movie musical trailer, whatever, I can't even say it anymore. Wow, Fake Hedgehog works. Family Jewels works. Any musical with Family Jewels and Adriana, Luigi's Mansion, anything to do with that, works. I don't know, it's just Family Jewels is actually really good in this Sonic musical. And then you have AJ as Sonic, as he usually is, and it's still cool. Like, we get to see a more serious side of Sonic than I've seen in other musicals. And yeah, still works. I mean, I'm gonna say this now, I find it in the actual music video, the shorter version is more interesting than the extended version, but that's only my opinion. Yeah. Next is Detective Pikachu. I remember seeing the teaser for this, and that's how I joined the Amino, which by the way, is dead right now. I wish it would come back alive, but it's not happening anytime soon at least. Or at least we don't think. But Detective Pikachu, we hear a more deeper AJ voice than I have ever needed to hear, and I like that. I kind of like it. There isn't any signs of another Pokemon musical coming anytime soon. Not for Let's Go, not for Pokemon Home. Well, I don't think that will ever exist. Don't think they're going to do one for Pokemon Sleep. So, you know, then the first time we actually get to hear Jesse and James sing. Again, amazing. And there is a lot of references in the actual songs that I like. In the song that I like. So, Determined to the End is at number 10. Peter. This is another representation of why Peter's voice is perfect. Usually deep voices, like even mine, don't work in singing as much on their own. But Peter can just do a whole entire song on his own and it still works. The duet version with Spellrain is also amazing, by the way. At number 9, we have Franbo. Franbo. I didn't put this on my other list, but I realised how great Franbo is actually. It's a lot better than I ever imagined it to be. It's Franbo musical. I mean, a lot of people will love it a lot more. You have Spellrain again. God, her voice is amazing. And then, you know, it's the first time I purely thought Ari has made a horror musical. An actual horror musical. They usually get horror games like Baldi's Basics, Hello Neighbor, Granny, and they're still able to make it fun and lovable. Franbo is still retaining its horror. The whole like blood in the eyes scene definitely surprised me, to say the least. It's just so good. Next. Now, this is gonna surprise a lot of people who know me well. I used to say that this musical was amazing because it's, range of cast. Unlike Kindergarten, this one has a wide selection of its cast instead of just AJ. Cuphead the Musical is at number 8. It's definitely been thrown down a lot. From being number 1 only probably a few months ago, to be honest, to literally me actually having a listen to other songs and realising how good they are. I love the range of voices, and you can definitely, even if you're trying on your own, or if you do have a lot of range in your voice, then definitely try to do a cover for this. If you have enough range, you could give every single character a different style of voice, and it would still work. There's Adrian, there's Mark, there's Nate Wants to Battle, there's Nate, AJ, Gwen, yeah. There's just everyone. Matt Pat high voice. Yeah, okay, it might have been tempered with, but it still shocked me. And to say that most of these songs after this is better than it. And that's a shock to me. But when I realised, I would have put it at number 1 again, but then of course it'd be the same as last year, and people wouldn't really like it as much. But even then, I realised how much I don't actually like Cuphead as much anymore. I might have thought that last year, but after a while, there's better things than Cuphead. And yeah! Number 7. Night 2. Here it is, the one FNAF song which everybody likes for some reason, and I'm not to blame you. I mean, it's a Markiplier solo song, the only solo song in the FNAF musical Supercut. We don't see it anywhere else. We don't see a solo song anywhere else. Night 1 still had the animatronics. Night 2, Markiplier solo. Night 3, Nate and the animatronics. Night 4, Nate, Mark, and animatronics. Night 5, Nate, Mark, and animatronics. Night 2 is the only time we don't get animatronics in a musical, in the actual song, and it's perfect. We get this brave feeling from Mark, but he knows he isn't alone. He knows what job he has to do. Yeah, he's still scared, but I don't blame him, to be honest. I mean, he killed Sweeping Guy. Poor Sweeping Guy. Sweeping Man. He just wanted to sweep the floor. Poor guy. Now we're at number 6. Almost there, guys. And I've got to give it to Loser. If it was last year me doing this top 30 list, and I was choosing 2, RE Phoenix Wright songs, I would probably put Right Is Wrong. But I put Loser. Definitely want to do a cover for this. I just love Payne's voice. Definitely works. I didn't even expect a Winston Payne song, to be honest. We saw him at the beginning, but we never got to see him again. It's just like the game all over again. You see him at the beginning of the game, but you never get to see him again, which is kind of upsetting. There was no motivation left in Phoenix, and then, what better yet, than Winston Payne to come over like, ha, I always lose all the time in court. You, however, always win, and you've nearly lost. So, you're a loser, just like me. Ha ha. I love that, and that's what I want to keep seeing from Ari. Number 5. Number 5, we have Web of Lies. Probably the biggest musical from last year. You could probably put all of the last year's musicals in a vote, and guess what? You'd find that this one would win. No questions needed. It's a FNAF musical. It's something that means a lot more to me, especially on the channel, as where it was the first one I went back to doing RE musical reactions to after my little break. That was something I finally got started again with, and oh boy, it was so good. It definitely puts a lot more lore, glitch traps. It's just so good. It's so nice, and I could try and recreate it. I tried before, but it's never really gone well. But there is it's not harmonies, but you can hear the echoes in the voice. It's so good. I love it. I definitely am excited for this, if this summer's still to go to plan, with another FNAF musical. But I was so happy. I'm hoping to do a MatPat song sometime soon. Maybe even when this lockdown's over. Hope that they can get someone like Darko to go to to meet with them to actually do a musical. That would be really cool, to be honest. Then you've had all the kings of FNAF. You've had Darko, you've had MatPat, and then you've had Mark. Perfect. Number 4 is Misfortune, or The Day That You Die. No, not Misfortune song. The Day That You Die. Whoa! It was absolutely amazing. You have the Stipendium, of which we've never heard him on the channel before, on Ari's channel, but he definitely works as Mr. Voice. I absolutely loved it. Then you had Gwen, and might I say, Gwen's voice is perfect. The accent I love. The costume, it's just so good. And then even the recreation of Misfortune's room is way better than I thought. So, and as well, going to the game of it, I've heard of the game, but I never played the game. I watched the game a lot, the whole playthrough from Jack, and I realised how many references to the, in the musical there is to the game. They had done their research. You get those musicals where there isn't really a ending to it, so you can't portray many references into a musical. This just has the full game in a musical. Just so good. And that's why it gets so high up on this list. But there is still 3 others on this list. So, what will they be? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This one might shock you. It really might shock you. Arkham Opera. I've only recently got into this a lot more. It's catchy. It's got the range of voice, which I like. But then, even the actual, verses are super catchy. Second verse, I've been singing probably for the past 2 weeks. Non-stop. It is perfect. I can recognize each voice. I'm not even a DC person, and I love the song and everything about it. I've watched all, bloopers behind the scenes again, and I've listened to it on. I've listened to it all the time, and it's weird to think that that's one of those musicals which I've started to listen to a lot more. Everything about it I love, and might I say again, Sparrow, Wayne, why are you so good? her as Harley Quinn. She is Harley Quinn. Everything about her, I can just hear Harley Quinn. Some of the others I can, of course, like hear Nate. I can hear AJ. But I can only hear Harley Quinn. I can't hear Sparrow Rain anymore. She is the personification, if you will. She's devilish. She's evil. She's devilish and evil. She's devilishly evil, Perfect. Everything about this musical, perfect. There's a lot of references as well, which I also do like. This one is probably the only one, but if I recall, it's the same from last year. This one being just Monica. It was coming. Everyone knew it was coming. Anyone who's actually known me knows this was coming. If you do not know, and I've probably said this like 3 times that way, like even one of them was like years ago, yeah, it was posted not too long ago. Just Monica made me get back into Random Encounters. I didn't even know it was Random Encounters when I saw the video and I recommended it. I watched it, didn't even know it was Random Encounters still. And then I watched it again, and I realised, I noticed AJ at the very end, and I realised this was Random Encounters. This was the channel I loved years ago, and oh my goodness, I had a lot to catch up after Just Monica. But I love the DLC. Best. It's one of the more impactful games. It definitely works with the, yeah, this is supposed to be a sweet game, but really, there's a really dark side to it. I mean, when you hear horror game, usually your idea of a horror game is jump scares, flashlight. Which, by the way, flashlights in real life, they were amazing. But flashlights in video games, they don't really show you much. It's like, why? This is just way better than I thought. When I first heard it, it was the perfect song for Doki Doki, that and Doki Doki Forever. The cast were made perfect. You had Gwen as Yuri. I mean, she's definitely got that crazy side to her, so I mean, yeah, you could put her in there. Then you have Oreo as Monica, and which, by the way, she played Monica in her own song with Doki Doki Forever. So to say that she also plays Monica again, she's literally the embodiment of Monica. Then you have Adriana. Everyone in Random Encounters were like, she's small, she good for Natsuki, yes. So of course Adriana did it for Natsuki, and she was really good, by the way. Definitely loved it. And then last you have Katie as Sayori, which, by the way, still, she literally looks like the childhood best friend you've always known. Katie is literally like Sparrow Rain 2.0 on the channel. That's my opinion. Definitely 10 out of 10 song indeed. Update 15 out of 10. Just Monica out of 10. Last but not least, finally at number 1. Now, unlike my JoJo rankings, this one you won't know who is going to be here, mostly because, like, when I went through my first 2 JoJo ones, well, my first 3 ones, technically speaking, I only had a certain range of characters to choose from, so of course, whereas this one, there is a load of musicals. So, which one beat Cuphead, beat Just Monica, beat Arkham Opera? That being the Eevee song. I mean, I love Eevees. You can tell by my channel logo. It's literally an Eevee. And I don't know about it. Eevee's just a perfect Pokemon. It could be whatever you need it to be. There's a lot of sexualized, like the song is sexual in some way, but I love that. It was the song that got me into Random Encounters in the first place. Both Just Monica and Eevee song both have their place in my heart. Like, why they are here on this list have more than just I like the song. Evie's song is an old 2013 song, and it still feels like it should live in 2017. And Dodger, perfect. Everything about it. And then there's been animations for the musical as well, multiple animations. So they top it all off way, and everything, just everything about it is just amazing. I definitely am wanting to do a cover. I'm looking at trying to do a cover with Lunatones as well, which I know that's one of her favourites as well. Evie's song, just I was shocked when I last year didn't even put it in my entirety of, you know, I didn't even put it once in my tier list, my list last year, my top 20 list last year. I didn't put Evie's song in it, which I was very shocked at looking back at it today. It's just one of those songs where I was like, wait, I never actually did anything for this. Definitely happy about this musical. 100%. It's so catchy. It's slow. Everything about it is just amazing, and that's what gives it #1 place. But we all know that nearly every Random Encounters musical is absolutely amazing, so all should get place of #1. Except Super Monkey Ball. That thing should never go at #1. That thing should be going to the boiler room of hell. That thing is just crazy. Please, just put that away from me. That thing was cringy as hell. And I'm the cringe king, for crying out loud, you know. So anyway, yeah, that was this list. Now, probably if the comments are turned on, let me know. What was your top 30? Or even better, just do top 10 or top 5, whatever you want. And yeah, I think that this is probably it's fun to hear you guys' opinions on any of these musicals, really. And if you haven't watched anything to do with Random Encounters, go do it now. They have so much content, but loads of different styles of, you know, people. You know, if you like your rock music, there's a lot of rock metal music. If you want, you know, more dark, mysterious, they've got dark, mysterious. If you want fun, love and catchy, they've got fun, love and catchy. It's so bizarre, even, that how much different genres they've been able to compact on the channel since 2011. And they've grown so much as Random Encounters since then. From Sing-a-Chew and Needle Mouse all the way to, right now, Ice Cream. And to be honest, Ice Cream's really cool. Definitely, you know, it wasn't in this list, but it doesn't need to be, because all musicals really should be at the top there. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Bye guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.